We have a hard time making decisions. Undoubtedly, it's clear that what we're referring to when we talk about decision-making requires knowledge. So, we cannot decide between two options that we do not know. Well, in other words, or to put it in a more colloquial and slightly vulgar manner, it is like throwing. So, you read the question, but you have absolutely no clue about it. You're in a position to make a decision between options. You want to choose between A, B, C, D, or E. If the level of knowledge is zero and there is no information that enables even a guess, it is not considered or regarded as a decision. That's what you call something in the category of throwing, for sure. In terms of that, the decision requires information. Especially in responsible decisions, the person needs a background information to predict the outcome of the decision they make in advance. If we arrived in this world to make decisions as we desire with our own volition, then we must possess information concerning the process of decision-making itself, and this information should also encompass the outcome of our decisions. We need to be aware of what kind of result this will lead to. We don't talk about making decisions in any other way. Nobody talks about the belongingness of the decision we made. Since Allah has given us the opportunity to use our will in the decision-making process, He must have equipped us with knowledge, and indeed He has done so. He created us with the potential to acquire knowledge, comprehend and make sense of the process, and seek after knowledge. Therefore, only an individual with authority has the ability to do as they please, not merely someone who possesses power. Additionally, a person who possesses knowledge has the capacity to exercise self-control, make informed decisions by taking into account the potential outcomes, and be prepared to accept the resulting consequences. They have the capability to obtain, cultivate, and enhance their knowledge through their experiences, and as time passes, they can grow more resolute or steadfast in their decision-making process. He's unpredictable when he has little knowledge, sometimes making decisions like that. They used to call this ignorant in our region's terms. One moment they've decided, the next moment they've changed their decision. No balance, no stability. Having the decision consistently in a positive direction brings stability. It means settling of the personality. This is also the time when a person feels independent and has a strong sense of righteousness. Because being on the far right, on the far left, or on a completely different extreme bothers that person, those oscillations are like the oscillation in the same object, meaning they lead to imbalance. Once upon a time, my wheel used to be like this. It was even shaking the steering wheel. I went to the mechanic and he said, "Oh, it's simple. How can the shaking in the big steering wheel and the instability in the car be simple? It feels like it's about to veer off the road." He took off the wheel, hammered something into it. Little by little in a few corners, he said, "This is balance, necessary for stability." Then I looked, and there really was no such shaking piece balance. Therefore, if you think about it for a person, what we call stumbling can exhibit good behaviors, and before you know it, it has slipped and is exhibiting bad behaviors. We experience this the most when we are confronted with it. Perhaps we do not notice it much when we are within ourselves. But if this is your friend, one day you meet and you see that they are very bad. They do not think well of you. Their approach to you is not good. What is the reason behind this behavior? Good at another time, when you describe it, you're saying like, it has such an indecisive state of mind. Sometimes it's good, you understand. You sit down, you get up. Sometimes it's bad, it's so bad. You don't understand why it's acting like this. It can't be a hunting buddy. It can't be a travel companion. It can't be a spouse. Because you are seeking stability, consistency, someone who has not yet settled into their personality, behaves erratically, is indecisive. That is why we all desire the choices we make within ourselves to have a specific direction, to be satisfactory to us, and to possess a solid, determined appearance that has been influenced by our personality, in order to provide us with confidence, make us feel self-assured, and also instill confidence in others so that they have trust in us, establish unity, establish relationships, and enable us to attain the peace we refer to as inner and outer peace.